Good morning, Joe 508. Here it is, July 8th. Boom! Blew right through July 4th. Hope you guys had a safe and sane July 4th. Things come at you rapidly. We just spent 4 days, three to 4 days on cancer, diabetes, and pulmonary disease. Each one of these topics is an entire course. I teach a course devoted completely to cancer. But at least you get a clean exposure, and you saw kind of a personal side for me and Julia, and I really hope at some point you guys take the time to watch the Emperor of All Maladies series. There's nothing like it. It's the most well-produced documentary on a medical condition I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, it was great. Xu Zhao and Tonya did a wonderful job, and the discussion went really wonderfully. Part of the topic, diabetes, does lead to our next discussion topic, next lecture that is being run by Jenny and Nicole. We're looking at dementia, Parkinson's disease, and arthritis. And with respect to diabetes, lots of people refer to dementia as type 3 diabetes because the risk for dementia is so high in diabetics, and they all are related. There's diabetes, vascular disease that splinters off into, of course, risk for heart disease and stroke, but vascularity everywhere, kidney failure, and when we look at a common theme, and I was kind of really pushing hard this concept of inflammation. Okay, inflammation is, of course, huge in terms of arthritis. We take anti-inflammatories. I take my ibuprofen every night for my bad knee, and it's been shown that Parkinson's and dementia are inflammatory diseases where there's a breakdown in the blood-brain barrier, and the contents of the immune system have a little bit too much access to the brain, and as a consequence, we have this kind of antagonistic pleiotropy where the immune system has the best intention, but it goes in and wreaks havoc and causes neuronal compromise and sometimes even neuronal death. And so diabetes is a major inflammatory disease. It triggers inflammation through a lot of things that it does. And these are all kind of piggybacked. Vascular disease is inflammatory. And so there's Sokolov is the director of the Neurogenetics Institute at USC, and he's had numerous publications about the breakdown of the blood-brain barrier consequent to inflammation, and how that is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Our very own Tuck Finch has done his whole life career has been based on inflammation in brain disease, and he's running a pretty compelling study looking in poorer neighborhoods where there's a high incidence of obesity and diabetes, how that results in increased inflammation, increased breakdown of the blood-brain barrier. So these things are all connected. Now, something I want you to kind of also and when you're looking at these diseases, is what we can do, okay, to minimize things. So part of the mind-body connection is what you can do. So there's so much out there on exercise, and exercise kind of rejuvenates the vascularity, reduces inflammation, and then all the dietary choices that we can make. So you eat the rainbow, and you eat lots of fresh vegetables and fruits. These antioxidants, they work in part by reducing inflammation, and also reducing the toxic oxidation of proteins and lipids in your body. And when proteins and lipids get oxidized, they attract inflammatory white blood cells to attack them because they look foreign. So these are the steps that we can all take. Now, when I look at Jenny and Nicole's question, it's a good question. It's more of a kind of a psychosocial question about assessment of your grandparents, and that's okay. I think the take-home message on this, though, is that we have to have a real consistent method of monitoring the elders in terms of capacity, and to do that, you really need trained professionals because as they indicated, there's no blood tests that you can do. The only thing we can do are mental status exams. And so to get the best assessment, you need to go to the best center that has a huge collection of people that specialize in this. And I think that's the way we have to push forward. Okay, I'm looking at Blackboard right now, and I do see that we have a couple of things to think about. We have July 15th, your paper topic. It has to be submitted to us via Blackboard. We have the paper due July 22nd, so it's bing, bing, bing. And don't forget to get your overview when you are the discussion team to us within a couple days after the discussion ends. Okay, so I'm really enjoying all this, guys. You're doing a great job, and we'll see you next time.